Hi Taurus, welcome to your new love for September 2019. Five of Swords, making decisions that benefit you, figuring out what you need to do in your best interest. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, hi, welcome to your new love reading 2019 September. This is intended for a romantic love reading. However, it may be about new opportunities or new growth, new developments, new connections in other areas of your life. Friends, family, money, job, things like that. So also it could be a new development in your existing situation in the love area. And this, I will be reading this as a romantic love reading, but keep in mind just other areas of your life it could resonate with. Okay. That being said, everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommend a reader shout out that goes to Awakening 101. Much love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. All right, Taurus, your new love situation. Honestly, this was going to flip. So there you are. Could be Taurus or Aries. That's Empress. So that with the Five of Swords would be you figuring out what you need to do with a focus on self-care or your needs so that you can thrive, that you can take care of yourself, that you can be resplendent or just, okay, without being dramatic, just that this is about you putting your needs first, taking care of yourself. All right, Taurus. Seven of Pentacles, making a decision, figuring out if you want to continue an investment, if it's going to pay off in the future, if it's worth it, if the cost is greater than the payoff or not. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, the Moon, and King of Cups. So, hold on a minute here. All right, what else for Taurus? Taurus. For Taurus. What am I dealing with here? Knight of Swords, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Could be Gemini or Libra. For me, I read Knight of Swords as Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, Queen of Wands, Aries, King of Cups could be Pisces. The Moon could be Pisces or Cancerian. All right. Oh, whoops. Four of Wands. Okay. So what's this Nine of Cups about? This person wastes no time. This person goes after what they want. That's for darn sure. What's this Nine of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. What's this Queen of Wands about? Seven of Wands. What's this Knight of Swords about? Knight of Swords. Ten of Swords. All right. Ah, boy. Okay, did somebody leave somebody for you? Or did somebody just do an about face because they feel like, you know, it's very simple. I know what I want and I'm coming after I'm coming after it. And it's you and you're like, whoa, Nelly, I need some more time to figure out what I want here. You hold your fire. What's this Five of Wands about? What's this Five of Wands? Two of Wands. Right. What's this Moon card about? Page of Wands. King of Cups. What's this King of Cups about? You know, honestly, it feels like this is you wanting more time to figure out what you want, and this person is coming in hot. It's almost like they're like, look, I know what I want. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, whoa, wait, what about taking things day by day? to build a solid foundation, seeing how it goes. And this is somebody that's just wanting it now. They might have ended something recently for you or on behalf of you because of the way they felt about you. Not that you encouraged them to do that, but this could be somebody that really wants to get to the getting with you because they have made changes in their life so that they can be with you. And now here you are, like, deciding. We had that Five of Swords and the Empress, deciding whether you want the same thing, if this is going to be worth it, if it's going to be what you want, if it's going to meet your needs. And you're wanting more time to decide if this is what you want. This person wants to, they're like, I'm sure I don't need to wait. And you're like, yeah, I do. I want more time. And so they probably have let you know under no uncertain terms that they feel very strongly about this, or that they know how they feel. They don't need more time. And you're like, yeah, but I do. And so they're going to need to wait for you, and you might be bickering about that. It might be an issue. There might be some defensiveness, but they're going to need to wait. And, it could be that they're feeling like they're on unsure footing, or that you might not be honest with them, that there might be some like withholding, or that they're being deceived, or that this is just wishful thinking on their part. And it's not that you're cutting off communication with them. So of course communication about this would certainly help. It's not that you're cutting that. You just simply need more time. They're going to have to understand that. And they're going to have to take what you say as face value. They're not going to, it's not for them to second guess or to have you prove that, because then it gets weird. You're like, what's the point of me getting more time or asking for more time if I'm going to have to still maintain a really intense connection with you and constantly be reassuring you and proving things. That's not meeting your needs for solace or time to figure things. Like that's counterintuitive to what you need. So any insecurities that someone feels about this can, of course, it's not about cutting off communication, but at the same time, it can't be counterintuitive to what you need. Meaning it can't undermine your need for solace and decision-making time. They still want to keep up the intensity of this constant connection with you. That's not helping anybody. So they need to understand that about you, that you're not to be rushed or pushed. All right. And when I say someone ended something for you, that's not because you encouraged them to do so. And that they did, what's showing up here is that they did that on their own volition. That was their own thing. You had no say in that. So it's not like you're obligated, nor is it that you've been in collusion with someone breaking someone else's heart or ending a relationship, that sort of thing. All right. What am I still shuffling this for? Okay. So I could see, honestly, why you want to have more time, because this person wants to go from a very short amount of time of knowing you to taking things to the very next level, which is just short of marriage or a very solid commitment. And I think you simply just need more time. They may be well-intentioned, but it's a bit too intense and too fast. And because of that, it could feel like they have an agenda, that they're really after something else. But I don't think it's that. I think they just, they might have the attention span of a flea, to be fair. They just might do things in a very quick, decisive manner, right? They don't waste any time, could be that. But I think this is someone that just sees what they want and they're going after it. And they don't approach, you two approach things very differently. There's a very different way of going about getting what you want. You are more investigative about things. You like time. You like to get to know. You like to situation by situation. This is someone that sees what they want. They go after it. They figure out the rest after they've secured it. Two different styles there. There's a real intensity about this person. So it's, I don't know, and I feel like you meet them. There's travel involved, and I feel like you meet them through work. And there's also travel. So it could be a business trip. It could be somebody visiting where you work, like someone's on I don't know what it is, but there's travel. And it feels like there's business. Okay. All right, so And I don't feel like this is a marriage in crisis. I feel like this is someone that wants you, and you simply want more time to figure out what you want. And if you want this level of connection with them, I think it might be a bit too much for you, or the intensity. And again, it's not that they're doing anything duplicitous and they want something, there's an ulterior motive. It's nothing like that. It doesn't feel like it anyway. It's not showing here. But it is somebody that wants what they want when they want it right now. And they might be used to getting it that way. That's not going to work with you. So they need to know that. And if they don't know that, they will learn that. I don't doubt that. They're not going to be confused about that for long. So that's for Taurus. That's for Taurus. So we got 5 of Pentacles. I pulled 2. 5 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So 2 things. It could be that I feel like you're like wanting to cut things off for a minute because you're like, whoa, this is just too much. I need more time. We're not ending things, but I do need you to back up a bit. Like, this can't be, you can't be coming in hot like that. I just don't work that way. So there's that. But it also could be that this is after a long period of time of being separate or single or whatnot, or not involved in that, just kind of concentrating on business and stabilizing your life and just things going really stable for you and providing that for yourself, and you're feeling quite good about where you're at, and then this kind of comes in out of the blue. I feel like it's just going to be I don't know, not that it's a bad thing, and I don't mean to make it sound like it's a bad thing. I just feel like it's not just that you want more time. From where I'm sitting, you're going to need more time. This is not something to be rushed for you, and I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to rush you, because they're very dynamic. They're very successful in their own right. We got kingly and queenly energy here. So, but their approach to certain things in life, I don't know that you two work the same. I think they might be a bit too intense or a bit much for you. I don't think they're the most patient person, and I think you're just simply going to want more time to figure things out. And you, for all intents and purposes, you like your life right now. You like the stability that you have. And you're not searching for anything. So for them to kind of come in and create all this busyness or intensity, that could be problematic if they don't back off, because you don't need that. You're not in deficit. You're not looking to be salvaged or saved or shown a new way or a whole new way. You're not looking for any of that. You're good. So any kind of intensity or urgency that they're creating, it's for them, not for you. And they need to understand that, and that if it really is for you, that this is this pace that you want to go. Just saying, because I don't like this busyness here. Again, I don't feel like it's about an ulterior motive. I feel like it's maybe they just don't understand that just because there's like, you can care about something and want something and not have to have it right away. And you don't have to go to Mach 10 to get it. There can be a progression. Is all I'm saying. All right. That's for Taurus. That's for Taurus. Could also be that it's just simply not about that for you, that you are not really feeling the way they're feeling. And so it might be wanting to give more time to see if those feelings develop, but you don't have the intensity that they have about this, or the desire. You're kind of just like, that's not where it's at for you. You're mainly you're mainly focused on preserving your way of life right now, because you're good, you're happy, you're stable, you like it, you're good. So feelings and overwhelming feelings and emotions for someone aren't going to factor into you, and you're probably kind of like, whoa, hey, that's just not the way to approach that. That doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't endear me to you. That doesn't create a sense of urgency or desire like you might be thinking it does, not you, the person. So probably not the best approach to take with me, because I don't do anything that I don't feel good about, or that, I'm in a good place. I'm not going to be rushed, and I'm not going to be doing something I don't want to do just to make somebody else happy or feel comfortable. or to alleviate their anxiety about the unknown. No. No. It's a complete sentence. What else for Taurus? Good. Okay, so this says permanence. For me, that feels like you're where you are right now. You're good. You don't need this person. You don't need there's not a need or a desire for this situation. You could take it or leave it. It's not that you're calloused. It's not, but your focus simply isn't on needing someone else or wanting to. That's not your main focus. You're happy with your life. You would like somebody that is compatible. Of course, there's partnership. Nothing wrong with that. But it's more about building the stability and the reliability and the day-to-day and things like that. You don't need a flash in the pan. And while you might be open for adventure and getting to know someone and all that, you're much more comfortable with like a much more slower pace where you get to know someone over time and there's not this rush of emotion and this intensity and this, because for you, that would burn out very quickly. That doesn't do anything for you. It's almost like you can't even relate to it. So it's unnecessary. So this person, if they want to still be in your life, they're going to have to understand that you are all about the stability and things developing over time, and there's a path to security. It's not about deciding right away and planning and doing it and then developing. You don't work that way. So they're going to need to understand that about you. And like I said earlier, if they don't get it now, they will. So yeah, but that's the way it is. Nothing wrong with that. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? And again, I'm not sitting there, I'm not down on this person or anything. I think it's just, there's just a different way you two are approaching things. What else for Taurus? Ooh, okay. God bless it, these swords. I never know if it's upright or not. I think that's reversed. I'm going to check it. All right, so we've got Magician and 9 of Swords, but I don't know if that's reversed or not. What is that? Okay, it is reversed. So Magician and 9 of Swords reversed. So now sometimes this could read as somebody it's so controlling and just so controlling yet charismatic. Somebody's got a real hold on somebody and someone's just really twisted up over this. That's how it could read. But in the context of this reading, it could be that I don't feel like you're kind of buckling under the pressure of someone being very controlling and you're just beyond consolable. There's hopelessness. I don't feel like that's this. What I do feel like is that this is about figuring out how something's going to work, maybe for your person, but for you, this kind of feels like you're in the driver's seat and that you're not really worried about, it's almost like the effort that this person is, I want to say pressure, could be accurate, could be not, but I'm going to say pressure. The amount of effort and pressure and intensity that's coming at you from this person, it's almost like it's just kind of sliding off, like it's not affecting you. And it's because you are in your own power. It's because we got 2 aces here and a king. It's because you are pretty self-satisfied right now that whatever's coming at you, you're staying in control. You're staying in the driver's seat. So it's not that, I don't know, it's not that they're trying to control you or anything. It's just that it really is about you two having a different way of approaching things. So this could be a really dynamic relationship where 2 opposites find a way to work together. But it could also be that this is simply not the interest for you that it is for the person. And I think this person, we got the Queen of Wands here and we got the Magician. This person could be kind of used to being able to get what they want. They might be very persuasive, very warm, very engaging, charismatic, very confident. So they could be used to being able to get what they want. And for some reason with you, and that might be part of the attraction, is that you're just like, no, I don't work that way. It's just not that way with me. And I'm not going to worry about it. It's not going to be something that I'm going to get all twisted up in. I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to go there. So this is somebody that really wants connection with you. And if I may, it might be kind of baffling to them that you're just not really all that. It's not the same intensity for you. The only thing I'm listening to my tone of voice and it's like, oh, I probably sound like I'm bagging on this person, or I'm like, oh, I feel like there's a sense of intensity and pushiness and expectancy here. That's why I'm like, nope, they need to know under no uncertain terms that I need time. Because again, now that this comes out, it kind of makes sense. This is someone that probably is used to getting what they want. And this is someone that very well could have seen you and figured it, okay, it's time. And was involved with someone else or something else and kind of changed that situation to make room for you in your life. That does not create obligation for you. That does not create like that you should just instantly be on board because of what they did for you, because they didn't do it for you. They did it for them. This is just someone that wants you, and I think they were expecting a different reaction from you, and you are completely self-satisfied. So this, if anything, it's going to be what you want and on your terms. You're not as taken with them, I think, as they might want you to be. And so this is really a choice for you. And I think that they're a little bit uncomfortable with that because they want you to be more into it. They want you to be more on board. They want you to want it like they do. Time will tell, because you are all about building stability and preserving your stability. And you like to be able to take some time to decide what you're going to invest in. So hopefully they can understand that, and that you two will be on the same page. It is going to take a lot of patience on their part because you're just fine with the way things are for you. So you're going to need time to make a decision, and that's that. All right. Okay, Taurus, I hope this was helpful. And I hope you have a good month. I wish you a happy September, and I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. Take care.